Try to tighten your core. Did you stop breathing? Did you suck in your belly button? In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you why doing those may be causing you pain and the technique that you need to learn to achieve a healthier back. Here's what's really crazy about back pain that's probably going to surprise you. In 2019, the CDC put out a report that stated nearly 39% of all Americans experienced some form of lower back pain in the last 3 months. So if you also felt lower back pain, you're definitely not alone in that. 74% of all of those people are unable to do basic activities of life. Activities like getting dressed or picking up kids or grandkids. Even sleeping at night may be a cause for discomfort. And despite all the treatments and the money we spend, 90% of all back pain cases are described as non-specific. Basically, that means there's functionally nothing wrong with your back, but you're still feeling pain and discomfort. Don't worry, the technique we're going to talk about today should help you feel significantly better, and it's something that physical therapists and spine specialists have taught for decades. This isn't some Instagram six-pack hack. This is a technique that's genuinely researched and clinically proven to help improve lower back pain. And this is Peak City Gym, the premier fitness over 40 training facility here in Apex, North Carolina. We have over 30 years of experience helping adults build muscle, lose weight, and gain confidence in their daily life. My name is Keegan, and I'm going to be your host. Today we're going to talk about bracing, the often forgotten about technique of stabilizing your core and your spine that's going to help improve how strong you are, but also potentially decrease any lower back pain you may have. If you're into videos like this, consider subscribing. We put out weekly videos to help you feel more confident and build muscle. So what exactly is core bracing? Dr. Stuart McGill, kind of the godfather of spinal mechanics, defines it as the simultaneous activation of all the muscles around your spine, creating a stable midsection. Think of it like this: you're creating a natural corset around your spine. When you do this correctly, you create what's called intra-abdominal pressure. I like to define it to people as you're basically a tin can. If you take a soda can, you pour it out, and you try to squeeze it from the top and the bottom, it's going to be pretty difficult to crush. But if you add a small dent in the side, it immediately becomes significantly easier to crush with your hands. That's the same thing for our spine and our core. If we have a weak point throughout the midsection, it's going to make it significantly easier for our core to collapse. The bracing technique has shown that our bodies can handle significantly higher compressive forces when applied appropriately. Okay, so here's how we brace. Follow along and pay close attention because the small things do matter. First, we're going to take a look at our breathing foundations. This is something we highlighted in our stress and recovery series we did a month ago. I want you to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. From here, take a big, deep breath in. While you do that, I want only the hand on your belly to be expanding out. The one on your chest is not going to move. So we're breathing in, expanding through our belly. This is called breathing into your diaphragm, and it's in essence creating more pressure, pushing your diaphragm down, expanding through your midsection. As you breathe in, we want to expand that midsection in a 360-degree fashion. So not just pushing out through our belly, but also pushing out through the sides and a little bit through our lower back. This is going to dramatically improve the muscle activation of all of the different muscles throughout your core. Remember, the core stability comes with simultaneously activating all of these different muscles around your spine. While you maintain this breath, I want you to imagine like someone is going to punch you in the stomach, and bracing, tightening your core as if you were getting ready for that. This has been shown to be the most effective way of getting people to understand what muscles we want to activate. You should feel all your core muscles engaged when you do this, not just the front, but also the back. Imagine as if you're wearing an invisible belt around your belly button and you're trying to press out against it in all fashions. This is commonly why you see people wearing weightlifting belts in the gym, is it's one, a reminder to push out in a 360-degree fashion, but it also manipulates the body to create more tension. All right, let's talk about the 3 main mistakes people are making when we talk about bracing. The last one is the number 1 mistake people make when bracing. Mistake number 1 is the suck it in trap. So trying to pull everything in instead of pushing out against that imaginary belt. When you pull your belly button in or suck it in, you're creating that dent in the can that I mentioned previously. It's going to make it significantly easier for those compression forces to crush your spine and to do damage into your lower back. Mistake number 2 is arching your back. You may see this with deadlifts or squats where people are hyperextending their back trying to get a tall posture. That is overdoing what we're trying to compensate for. You create what's called the open scissor effect, where your rib cage flares, your pelvis tucks underneath you, and it's causing your abdomen to open up, and you're causing a dent in that can. Mistake number 3, and definitely the most challenging one, is not being able to breathe while bracing. Holding your breath while trying to brace creates too much pressure where your body's unable to function appropriately. I know it sounds obvious, but it's very difficult to actually achieve while maintaining that core tension. Try this now. Brace your core like I just showed you, then count to 10 out loud. Are you able to do all 10 seconds? Go ahead, pause the video and try it out. If you can't speak clearly, then you're over bracing. For daily activities, we want to maintain only like 10 to 20% of that maximum brace. This one definitely takes the most effort and time and patience to excel at, but it's definitely worth it. Here's how you know if you're bracing appropriately. 1, you could do the belt trick and just take a belt and put it around where your belly button is, and then breathe in, trying to apply pressure throughout the whole midsection. Another way is you can take your hands and place them just above your hip bones in that area between your rib cage and the top of your hips. From here, we're going to breathe in and again, expanding outwardly in all directions. With your thumbs, you should be able to feel your back expanding, and then with your pointer finger, you should be able to feel your stomach expanding. Imagine as if you're inflating a balloon inside your torso. You can start to practice this now in your daily life when you're picking up groceries or you pick up your kids or your grandkids. These are all perfect opportunities for you to just practice that bracing technique and trying to learn how to breathe while keeping that tension. The research is clear that being consistent trumps higher intensities on a less frequent schedule. So try and practice every day or multiple times a day, and you're going to see significant improvements within a couple weeks. I'd love to know if you were bracing your core properly before you watched this video. Tell me in the comments if you were making any of the mistakes I highlighted today. Were you even able to engage your core properly? I'd love to hear. Drop a comment down below and let me know. Your experience may be exactly what someone needs to feel like they're heard and to learn how to brace their core properly. And as always, if this video helped you out or you think it could help one of your family members, please share it. It greatly helps us grow and helps us know exactly what topics we should talk about. Here at Peak City Gym, we post weekly videos that help you build muscle, lose weight, and gain confidence in your daily activities. Thanks for watching. Here's to staying active, healthy, and pain-free for years to come.